Hey guys, what's going on? Steven here, the Husky Runner, and today I'm not gonna lie, today's run was all over the place. Here's what I hope to accomplish, and here's how the run started.
Alright guys, what's going on? It has been a hot second since we've made a running video. I mean, it's been a couple days. I will say I've missed a few days running. I've rescheduled a few days running. Just life's been pretty crazy, and I just had to kind of move some things around. So today, we're getting in a 1 mile run before tomorrow, which we have a long run of 3 miles. I'm gonna go the hilly way today. So I'm just gonna try to push myself a bit. I played basketball last night, so I didn't run yesterday because I knew I was playing basketball. Oh, but we're running today. Legs feel good. We'll see how they feel going up some of these hills. All right, let's get this started. Oh, and I'm gonna try to run the 2 minutes of warm up and run the 2 minutes of cool down. So let's go by running up this little hill.
As you guys can see, I was pretty optimistic that I was gonna be able to run the entire 2-minute warm-up walk, the entire mile, and then the last 2-minute cool down walk. However, that's not what happened. During the warm-up walk, I had to walk the last 45 seconds of that because my legs just felt super sluggish, super tired. My knees just didn't feel like they wanted to bend. I mean, nothing hurt as in pain, but they just didn't feel like they wanted to move. So I ended up walking for that last 45 seconds, and then my watch ticked us off that it was time to run, and we started the run. The start of the run went pretty smoothly. My breathing was good. My legs, even though they felt a little sluggish for like that minute and a half of the warm-up walk, they felt all right, as all right as they could feel, I guess, for the start of the mile. And we ticked off. We started going. We climbed a few little hills, went down a few little hills. Things were seemingly going well. I looked down at my watch and I saw that we were, over a half a mile into it, and I was feeling pretty good. We turned around and we started back towards the house, and we started doing another slight little hill climb, and my legs just got really tired, and I ended up actually walking for a little bit. We ended up though finishing the run by running, but there was a moment in this mile run that I walked. And then once we got to the 2-minute cool down walk, I know I originally said I wanted to run that. Well, I ended up walking that the entire time till we got back to the house. I don't know if it was a mixture of I haven't ran much in the past 2 weeks. If you go back and look at the video series, when we first started this series, I was doing 4 runs a week, really consistent, making those 4 videos a week, really consistent. But for the past 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice that each week only had like 1 or 2 videos. That's because I was only really getting in 1 to 2 runs those weeks. I was having to reschedule runs. I ended up missing some runs. Things were just kind of all over the place. Even though last week we ran that 5K, honestly, that was the only run that I did that week. So on top of me not really running much in the past few weeks, I also played full court 5-on-5 basketball Tuesday night. And I want to say a part of that contributed to just my legs feeling off today. Tuesday was originally supposed to be a 3-mile run, but I knew I was going to play basketball in the evening, and I didn't want to overdo it, so I scheduled the 3-mile run to Thursday, and I put a mile run on Wednesday, and I thought we would be able to complete that mile with the lack of running and then playing basketball, but it just wasn't in the books. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, I wasn't able to run a 1.5 miles, and I had to walk. I was super down on myself. I just felt like a failure. It just kind of brought up all these old past failures, all of these things. Today couldn't have been any different. When I felt like I had to walk, I just told myself, Steven, it's okay to walk. Like, you can't win them all. You can't run them all. And yes, it was just a mile run today. I should have been able to finish it. I mean, the last run I went on was a 5K, and we ran the entire thing. Before that, we were running 3 miles, 2 miles, 1.5 mile runs. Nothing crazy. And then today we get to this mile run, and I had to walk. But I told myself it was okay. And not only did I tell myself that it was okay, I felt that it was okay. I wasn't upset by it. I was just like, well, I gotta walk. It's time to, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta watch after myself. I don't want to push it. I know I have a 3-mile run tomorrow that I'm hopefully will be able to run the entire thing. And I just didn't want to push it today, so we walked. I'm learning that it's okay to walk. When I first started this series, my goal was to run always when it told me to run and walk only when it told me to walk. And that's how we started. There was a few other little runs where I tackled some hills that I wasn't ready for, that we had to walk a little bit on. But to me, that was a given. There was only one time I remember when I walked on a flat surface when I should have been running, and that was the time I just kind of fell apart. Today, a shorter run, on the road, I should have been able to finish it. I've ran this circuit before. I ran the hilly way, guys. Honestly, it's not that hilly. It's just a little more subtle elevation than I'm used to. But I should have been able to finish it, and I had to walk. But it's okay. It's something that I'm learning. I'm learning through you guys in the comments when I did have that tough time, and you guys were like, dude, it's okay to walk. It's totally cool to walk, and encouraging me. And you know what? It's paid off. It's hitting home. It's okay to walk. So I just want to encourage you, if you're doing a Couch to 5K like me and you have to walk. Take it slow. Take care of yourself. Get ready for the next run. Don't get down on yourself like I did. And so today, even though it was a fail of a run, it was a success in my book because my attitude has totally changed towards the whole walking when I was supposed to run and all of that good things. I know that walking is a normal part of running, and I know that the trail races that I want to do, there's going to be sections, no matter how physically fit I am, that I'm going to have to walk. It's okay. I'm learning that it's okay. So I just want to thank you guys for the encouragement. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I know it's a little bit of a different video. It wasn't so much about me running and showing you my run. It was just mainly me talking about my run, but sometimes the runs just don't go the way we planned them. I didn't get as much run footage as I had hoped for, and I just wanted to fill you guys in on what's been going on. Life's been crazy. I've been roasting a lot of coffee, working at the cafe a lot, and I'm still trying to sneak in these runs. So sorry that the video side of things has been a little lacking, a little less consistent. We've gone from 4 videos a week down to like 3 to 2, and then last week I think we got 1. So we're still making these things, we're still doing this series, and I just want to thank you guys for hanging out, riding this wave with me, and we'll be pressing on here shortly. I've got, like I said, a 3-mile run tomorrow, and I think a 1.5 or a mile run on Friday to round out week 10. We're so close to the finish line. I can taste it. I can taste it. So thank you guys for that. I would love if you guys would leave a thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. And if you want to follow along on this journey or any of the other videos we're going to be making here on this channel, leave a comment below. That would be amazing. And as always, social media links are down below. I'd love to see you guys there on Strava, Twitter, and Instagram. I will see you guys later in tomorrow's 3-mile run, which, guys, we're going to run the full 3 miles. I feel it. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do trail or road. I don't know. But anyways, we'll get that 3 miles in after work, and I'm excited for that. All right, guys. I'll see you then.